comes is you open it up and it has everything you need. All right, let me give you my, we're gonna do the testing. So in this kit, it comes with the test, okay? It's made by Healgen, it's on the FDA approval list. Don't ever post a picture of this on Facebook or the internet. Don't ever show them the test. This is training for any product. If you sell oils, do not show them the bottle of your oils. Do not show them what you got. Okay, it's got gloves if you want to use it. I don't use the gloves. Here's the buffer solution. See, if you ordered this from the lab, you wouldn't get a single dose buffer solution. You would get this whole big jar. You can't have a big jar. A Band-Aid, even though you don't really need it. I actually have the little small round Band-Aids, but I ran out, so I went ahead and got some big Band-Aids. Alcohol swab. You gotta clean off your finger. And last but not least, this is the lancet. This is what you use to prick your finger. Now it looks big, but it's not. It is like checking your blood sugars. It's real small. It doesn't hurt. You don't really feel it, right? So look at that. I know 10 people that would pay that, of course. And you don't even have to know them. It doesn't matter. I don't know y'all. I don't personally know, like, you know, the people who've bought from me so far. Okay, so let me open the test. Here's the big reveal. Drum roll. First time I'm showing y'all the test. This is it right here. Yeah, the little round ones. So here it is. Here's the Healgen COVID test right there. Okay, so that's what you're getting in the kit, and it comes with a little pipette. It comes in the kit. This little pipette to put the buffer solution in. So you're going to use this in the buffer solution. So let me walk you guys through this. Hold on, let me adjust my camera here. This is on my laptop. Maybe this will work. Okay, can y'all see that? Is that all right? There we go. That works, yeah? That looks good. Hopefully the stream is still going. I don't want to shut off my stream. So the gloves, I'm going to put that aside. So the first thing I do, it's a very simple process. I have my test right here. Okay, you're going to twist this off, and you're going to use this side right here. You're going to punch down your finger right here in the soft pad, okay? Before I do that, I like to open the Band-Aid, even though you don't really need it. It won't bleed that much, but I'm just going to do it like I'm a big baby. I get everything ready. This is what surgeons are trained to do. We get everything ready before we take action, okay? Here's my pipe. Here's my solution. This is the buffer solution. So I go ahead and open that up because I'm by myself. And no, it does not hurt. You quit being a big baby. You got some big men who are big babies. Trust me. All right. So I open the alcohol pad. I'm left-handed, so I use my non-dominant hand. So here we go. Here's the test. I'll do an alcohol swab. I'll take the finger prick and right towards the middle. No big deal. Did not hurt. I just pushed it down. In case you missed it, all I did was I just took this and just pushed it down, and it plunges, and you can already see the little blood drop. You see that little blood drop? You can milk that if you want. And if you're having trouble, I would hold it down here by your waist, like down here, and let gravity push that out. So you see that? That's all you need, a little drop like that. Now this Healgen test has 2 wells. S for sample, B for buffer. So you put the blood in this very top one. And all I would do is hold this up, and I'm going to put my blood droplet right there in the middle of the well. Simple, easy. That's it. So let me put that back down. Then I would take my alcohol swab and just hold tight there. If you want, you can put a Band-Aid on, which I'll try to show you. I can do this one hand. You don't really even need it. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. See? It's a tiny, tiny prick. Didn't even hurt. I'm testing myself today because I went on that Austin trip. Okay, so now here's that. You put the buffer solution in here, and it wicks up and it carries the blood. So how do you do that? I'm going to squeeze this pipette, suck up some of this solution, and just fill this well with maybe like 2 or 3 big drops like that. You see that? That's it. I have the buffer solution in the well right there, and it's going to work its way up. Now, I don't know if you can see, but you can see the purple. You see the color moving up? That line, that top line is the control line right there. That top line is the control line. Okay, it's currently blue. You want it to turn red. If it turns red, that means you have a good test. So you see how that solution, that buffer's pulling the blood up, and it's gonna react with the reagents. That's it. And now you just set the timer. So it's 5:32. In 10 minutes you read. After 20 minutes, the test is invalid. So you need to read it between 10 to 15 minutes. Does that make sense? Yes? That's it. All right, you can already see. So look at that. My test is already turned red. That means I have a good test. That means this test has not gone bad. It's not past expiration date. It's got enough sample. So this is going to be a valid test. Okay, in 10 minutes. So let's see the results. Who wants to see the results? Hang tight, 10 minutes. All right, that's it. Now, you don't have to be worried about this. There's not a Sharpie. In the medical clinic, we would have to technically put this in the Sharpie bin. Here in the real world, you can't reuse it. It's one use. There's no Sharpie. You're not going to hurt yourself. But so I throw that away, and then I throw everything away. That's pretty much it. And I don't really need a Band-Aid, but I just put it in there. Okay. All right. And that's the COVID test, and you read it in 10 minutes. Now, what are you reading? Let me give you, hold on just a second. Okay, when you order your packet of 20, I'm going to give you this, and I'm in the process of remaking this. Can y'all read that? This is the step-by-step on what to do right there, in case you forget. And here's your possible diagnosis. IgM means you have IgM antibodies. IgM is the early antibodies. So that means you are actively infected. You need to isolate. If you are IgM positive, that's an active infection and you need to isolate. If, on the other hand, you have IgG, IgG comes later. That means that you have antibodies to COVID and you have been infected in the past. All right, so to make sure you learn the lesson, what does IgM mean? What does IgG mean? Y'all can repeat after me. IgM is active infection and you need to isolate. IgG means past infection. You had it in the past and now you have antibodies, okay? You're not actively infected though. If you have IgM and IgG, that could mean one of two things. One, it could mean that you were active, that you had it in the past, and now you got it again. Or more likely, you're getting over an active infection, you're building up antibodies, but you haven't completely gotten over your first infection. If all you see is one control line, you're negative. If the control line stays blue, it's an invalid test. Okay, very simple. It's much easier than you think. So you'll get one of these cards with your order of 20. I am also going to make a digital version of this, so that way you can send it out to your friends or whoever purchases from you, so you can have a digital. Okay, does that make sense? Excellent. IgM is active. Yes. Yes. Catherine, I copied it and put it in each kit. Excellent. IgG is past infection antibodies. Yes. You get blood tests weekly and don't bleed out. I wasn't worried. That's true. IgM is active. IgG is past infection. Excellent. Okay. So we're going to wait 10 minutes at 42. We got 7 minutes to go. All right. So that's the COVID home test. And I just decided to do it because in order for us